Good morning, friends. Welcome to this day, that year. And as you know that on our channel, Akulmach, we present some of the selected historic event which happened today, that is on September 17th. So let's find out what are the important incident which has given our world a new way of thinking. Well, friends, the first incident is about the Dutch scientist. His name was Anton van Leeuwenhoek. He actually gave the proof that the bacteria exist in the year 1683 on September 17th. So this is an important incident because before that scientists were not aware, or even people were not aware, what are the real causes of diseases that they are infected with. So this is something that happened on September 17, 1683. Let's move to the next one. Well, September 17, 1787, when the Constitution of United States was passed in a meeting called Philadelphia Convention. And this is a historic event because the Constitution was accepted, as we know, of the United States. That is on September 17. Important day for the history of United States. Okay, let's move to the next one. Well, slavery has been a very big issue, and because people were not treated equally in even a democratic country like United States. So, and on this issue, a civil war was fought. But interesting thing is, today on September 17th, in the year 1849, three black people escaped the slavery and came towards the north. And the first lady to escape is Harriet Tubman. Along with her two brothers, she escaped the slavery and reached to the safety of the northern side during year 1849 on September 17th. It's an important incident, friends. Okay, let's move to the next one. Well, in 1909 on September 17th, a scientist called Dennis Pyron and Louis Captain discovered the first skull of Neanderthal man. And that is when we came to know that the Neanderthal man was another species of humans which existed on Earth, and they were not only Homo sapiens, but there was another parallel human race which was thriving on Earth. And now some people assume that today's generation of humans are a mixture of Neanderthals and Homo sapiens. And there are certain things that the modern man has actually got from the Neanderthals, because the Homo sapiens were mostly hunter-gatherer, whereas Neanderthals were family man, and they were living inside a herd or a small family units. So because we all like to live like a family, so the assumption is that probably this nature of living in a family came from the Neanderthals. And also the redhead, Neanderthals had the blonde and redhead pigment in their hair. So most of the European who today have the blonde hair or the redheads probably came from the Neanderthal race. So this is an important finding about another species of human existing and thriving on the planet Earth. Okay, let's move to the next one. This is again about Nazis, because we are talking about the historic events, and because of the Second World War, so many incidents happened. There is so much to talk about because every day there is something about the Second World War and the Nazis and also Allies. So today on September 17th in the year 1940, the Nazis deprived Jew population of their own country of all possession. That means anything that they own, they are not the rightful owner from September 17th, 1940. That means any property, house, jewelry, clothes, they were not supposed to possess anything. And that was a draconian law that was passed by Nazi government in the year 1940 on September 17th. Okay, let's move to the next one. Well, this is from India. You know, today is September 17th, and it's the birthday of our beloved Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. And this is also a historic event because Narendra Modi is the leader of the world's largest democracy. He has been voted in by the highest number of people globally, and he is also loved by the masses. And he is also one of the most powerful leader in the world today. So we take this opportunity from Akulmach Modi ji. We want to wish you many happy returns of the day, and you continue to work for India and lead us in the next century, as people are saying that this is a century of India. So let's move on. And people, before I move on, if you want to wish Narendra Modi, this is a time for you to wish him either on his Twitter handle or on his own page, which is Narendra Modi, or also on his app. So there are various ways you can actually send your wishes to Modi ji. Okay, let's move on. Today on September 17th in 1976, NASA publicly demonstrated or unveiled their first shuttle, which is called Enterprise. Now, Enterprise was a demo piece and it never took to the skies or took to the space, but this was demonstrated today that this is a space body which has the capability to go into space, come back, fly like an aeroplane. This was a first type of a spaceship which was demonstrated by NASA on September 17th, 1976. Remember this, friend, this is a special one. Again, from India, we have several languages in India. We have more than 3,000 dialects and about 800 known languages within our own country. And there are some of these languages which are very ancient, very old. And one of the language is considered to be the oldest language by the literally man and also most of the Indians, and that is the Tamil language, because there are two very ancient languages in India. One is Tamil and other is Sanskrit. Well, Sanskrit is taught in the school and largely people don't speak today because Sanskrit is sort of lost, but it's a very good language. However, there is a huge population of India which still speaks Tamil, and there are a lot of people who use Tamil on day-to-day basis, and there are certain people who doesn't know anything other than Tamil. So Tamil is very ancient language. Some people say that it is at least 10 to 15,000 year old language. So it's one of the oldest language in the world. So in the year 2004, the government of India declared Tamil as the first classical language. It's a big deal because we sometimes hear political debate on a language which is not warranted in India. But I want to share with you that Tamil has been declared as the first classical language of India in the year 2004 on September 17th. So it's a good trivia, especially for Indians. Okay, let's move to the next one. Well, we are going back to history again. And this is from the year 642 on September 17th, when the Arab forces invaded Egypt. And in those days, if you know, Egypt was a Roman country. It was part of the Roman Empire, and the capital of Egypt was not Cairo. It was a city called Alexandria. It was a fabulous city, bubbling with a lot of technology, library, and streets, and all kinds of things that Romans are famous for. Alexandria had all of that. It's a very large city. This was invaded by Arab force. And Arab was a new empire in during that time. The leader of this Arab force was Amir ibn Allah, and he defeated the Romans and plundered the city, burned the famous library of Alexandria, and from that day, conversion has started. And today, Egypt is known as a Muslim country, Islamic country. So this is some of these incidents which happened, friends, and I thought I will bring these incidents which happened today in our history. And if you have any comments, any suggestions, feel free to write to us, send us your comments, as this is a live show. Every day we come. So I'll take your leave today. Meet you again tomorrow with tomorrow's historic events. Please take care. Bye bye for